4 rounds.
All right, so with that, we are just about set to go with our first fight of the evening here. And one thing we must say, Franklin did come in at 131 pounds, far lighter than we have seen him in the past.
Let's see if it makes a difference.
Well, hopefully that'll help him with his speed and his foot movement. He's going to need it to get close to Shower.
Working the jab early, came there with a quick left hand as well, and a right hand drove Sauer into the ropes.
Fight out, you guys, fight out, fight out.
Remember, Shower's one loss was a first-round knockout.
And he did come into this ring without having broken a sweat. Incumbent, I think, upon Franklin to not only win this fight, but win it with some style.
Exactly right. And you know, Barry, you used the word to describe his last effort on Showtime, and it was so accurate, lethargic. So far, he doesn't look lethargic. Now, it's very early in the first round, but much more energy from Franklin so far.
From Saginaw, Michigan, so he's got a lot of fans, a lot of support in the crowd tonight as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got to get pumped up, but he can't fight with the emotions of his crowd. He's got to follow his game plan. And like you were saying, Stephen, his last fight, he had a lot of energy only in the first round.
Right.
And then after that, that was it.
Yeah, so, first round was Hagler Hearns, and then the rest of the fight was boring.
Yeah.
Come on, Pavel.
Well, this fight, he got out of the blocks quickly, but now not much going on right at the moment.
Come on, guys, your hands are free.
You saw in the keys I mentioned Shower falling in. He does a lot of falling in and a lot of holding. It's up to Franklin to not let him do that or not settle for that.
Nice little combination once again from Franklin, and there's a right hand from Shower.
Get off his head, get off his head. Break! Gotcha.
So far, I haven't seen Shower's right uppercut. You know, when I saw him on tape, he throws that right uppercut a lot of times. He's real busy with it, and so far he's not throwing it. You would think he would, because sometimes Franklin sort of rushes in. You could catch him with that uppercut, but so far he hasn't thrown it.
Good left hand again, that staggered Shower. And a right hand of the body, and Shower holds on.
Break, gotcha.
Lots of offensive success for Franklin. You know, he told us yesterday that he sometimes gets frustrated in the ring and sort of loses confidence when he has trouble doing what he's trying to do. So far, he's been very successful with his power shot.
Right hand mostly pushed.
I think sometimes the problem with Franklin, he tries to load up with every shot, so he's got to take his time and, you know, break him down. Not every shot has to be hard. He's got to touch. He's a heavyweight. He's got power. So set up that power punch.
Final 10 seconds. Another good left hand from Franklin. And 2 shots to the body. It's been all Franklin in round 1. Had an opportunity to talk with both of these fighters about what they need to do. Here first is Jermaine Franklin.
From what I've seen, he likes to punch. He throws a lot of 1-2s and uppercuts. He has a little pivot. So right now, just what I've seen to beat him, just to counter, you know, keep a distance but not too far, and outbox him. I could pick him apart.
The Franklin is a strong man. He would like to fight as short distance, and I would like to go a long distance, to fight with the jab and direct boxing, and the side step boxing.
We take a look at action from round 1. Right hand from Franklin. Franklin flailing a little bit, but was effective with that right hand. And there was more than one time in that round where I thought Shower was definitely affected, if not actually hurt.
I felt the same way now that Shower's through that first round. He said he wants to keep him at long range. I don't think either guy really said, stuck to his game plan of what we just heard there in the first round.
Oh, forget those.
Yeah, was just kidding.
Well, Franklin did say he wanted to get into the flow. He wasn't thinking knockout, but it looks like he is.
Good left hand right there. I didn't think that body shot was enough to really stagger him. I thought he just kind of fell into the ropes.
Exactly what I was thinking. I think he was off balance. The problem with Shower in general is balance. That's why he falls in so much.
Good left hand again from Franklin. Shower's been there for it. Uppercut from Franklin. Shower just unable to really generate anything. Thus far, I haven't seen that uppercut that we talked about.
But not too effective with that uppercut. Just can't connect.
Come on, Pavel, you holding? Come on,
I'll tell you, at 231 and a half, Franklin looks better. It's
Yeah,
not
he
just that
does.
he's boxing better, but I remember him being a little soft at the higher weight in the middle.
I agree.
Yeah,
Not tonight.
Yeah, I do see more speed and mobility
Yeah.
about him. Yeah, a lot better.
Now, maybe part of that is because he's fighting a bigger guy.
I still think he's loading up too much with his shots. You know, he's got to let that come.
break. Come on, Pavel, come on.
Shower is a different type of opponent than the two previous opponents Franklin fought on Showtime.
Very definitely.
Bigger, slower.
He's got that European style, straight up stance.
Big guy,
Yeah,
6'6".
he's big.
There's that uppercut.
Finally, yeah.
Break.
Well, the middle of the ring has certainly belonged to Franklin.
Oh, he's looking for that left hook. I'm telling you, Shao keeps dropping that right hand. Better pick it up.
Good right hand there. And the right hand from Sauer. Sauer's very off balance when he punches.
He is, and he also, as I said, the keys does not bring his hands back high, so he can be countered.
Combination from Shower.
Yeah, it's a good right hand.
Yeah, cut Franklin stepping in.
All right, guys.
He's letting his hands go a little bit himself, and mainly because he has to.
Yeah, a little bit more in the second round. A little more competitive round, I think.
I think so.
Not enough to win the round, I don't think.
I don't think so either, but competitive.
How you feel, big dog? Okay, take some deep breath. Listen to me. Listen to me. Just slow down. It's right there. It's right there. All you got to do is slow down and put it together. Okay? It's right there for you. Let everything set up with the jab. And everything is right there. Give me that jab, touch to the body, come back to the hook to the head. That's what's open for him right now. Okay? Listen, when you step back on the right hand, you catching him. Step back on that right hand and let him come to you sometime. But this time I want you to go right.
Výborný, Pájo, výborně pracuješ. Trefuješ ho, cítí to.
This is round 3 of this 10-round fight. A little bit more competitive second round.
You know, Barry, I don't think you could see it on the screen, but I saw the referee trying to flatten out some bubbles in the ring. You see one right about where the right foot of
That's true.
Franklin is. There are bubbles in the ring. The canvas is lifted a little high in a couple of places. I hope that doesn't become a factor in the fight.
Could be Jimmy Hoffa.
We finally found him.
Yeah, it's Detroit, right?
Right out there.
See, that's what Shower does. He throws, he lands a 1-2 or 1-2-3. Then he leaves his big body on Franklin, try to wear him out and tire him out.
Franklin trying to fight off the ropes. Did get himself off the ropes.
Yeah, he was waiting for Shower to lead so he could counter. This is Shower's first time in the USA period.
Yeah. Clash of heads and a right hand from Shower. Shower seems to be getting a little more confident here.
Come on, guys.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Break.
Yeah, I think his early success in this fight probably contributed to that, Barry. But I think it's important that he fights the right fight. He's got to use his mobility and quickness. And he's not a big heavyweight, 6'2", 230. It's hard to believe I'm saying that's not a big heavyweight, but it's not a big heavyweight.
And stay on the outside. He's got to stay on the outside.
Yeah, definitely.
Use that stick. See, that's where Franklin, he can't afford to get frustrated. That's what Shower's trying to do, but just by leaning on him and holding him, making him lose his head. Franklin can't afford to do that. He's got to get out of there. When he gets tied up like that, push him away, spin him around. Don't worry about wrestling with him. You don't need to be doing it.
Yeah, Shower's got that smothering kind of style. It can be frustrating.
Franklin doing a good job when they are on the inside of locking up that right hand of Shower. That's why we haven't seen the uppercut.
Good job by Franklin to turn Shower into the corner, but Shower just kind of manhandles him out of there.
That's what he does. He knows how to clinch inside. Trying to throw that sneaky uppercut right there. Didn't land,
he
but
did. Isn't that a really tough punch to throw, though?
Yeah, but it's very sneaky, and he's landed it before in other fights where I saw him, but so far the Franklin fight, tonight he hasn't landed.
Little combination from Shower.
See, that's the problem with Franklin. When he starts swinging like that wide with one single shot, it's not good.
Again, it's not a bad round for Shower.
Not at all. Not at all. I think he's winning the round.
I do too. He does throw a here it comes right hand, though, doesn't he?
Time it with an hourglass.
He keeps touching Franklin with them little fast, sharp combinations, and I think Franklin he's getting frustrated.
This round seem a little long to you?
Yes, I think it's about 3.5 minutes at this point. That's just using the clock in my head. It's definitely, and we just had this last show.
Yes, we did.
It just happened in Midland, yeah.
Maybe we're wrong. Another 4-minute round.
Becoming in vogue.
Yes.
Nothing new for us. I mean, it happens.
No.
And these are heavyweights.
I'm getting used to it now.
Give me some deep breaths. Yeah, give me some deep breaths, man. No, you're looking great now. Stay off them ropes. Don't go back on them ropes. Go left and right. We don't need to go straight back. When he attack you, you go left and right, and then you're going to be able to get him off the angle, okay? Get that jab is looking good. Start getting everything else involved with it. The right hand, the left hook, punches and bunches. That's what I want. Start putting them together. Stop bagging straight back. Go left and right. Your steps. Your steps. Use your steps. Okay? Everything is about steps.
Land your big shots, then go back to box.
Round 4 of this scheduled 10-round fight. Better round for Pavel Shower in round 3.
He likes those 4-minute rounds. What would happen if a fighter scored a knockout in the extra minute of a round?
It's a good question, really.
Or gets cut? I think it's at the referee's discretion, so I think it would stand, but then you'd have a complaint, and maybe it would turn into a no contest. I don't know, but
I would just file a grievance.
Yeah, of course.
All right, guys, got you.
Your card so far, Steve?
Well, you guys are smarter than me, so I gave Shower the 3rd round as well. And I think Franklin clearly won the first 2. So 1 point ahead for Franklin after 3.
My sense is Shower is starting to frustrate Franklin a little bit.
He is. And he's waiting too much. He throws that jab. You see, he touches the jab, but he's got to let that right hand go right away. He's waiting too much with his right hand. He's got to be more explosive with it. Use that speed. Lost all that weight. Use that speed. Use that movement. See, that's not Franklin's fight right there. The holding and pushing and shoving. He needs to get away from that.
Great.
Franklin less effective now. Is he less effective because he's not as animated? He's not as busy?
I think he's not as busy, and he's frustrated. He's trying to land one single shot. He's jabbing, but he's not letting his right hand go. He waits too long with his right hand. And all that holding, it's frustrating the heck out of him.
He is the smaller guy.
Yeah.
He could be wearing
big body. Yeah, that big body. Shower's just smothering him. He's not allowing him to let his punches go. Oh,
good, sharp right hand that time from Shower. Franklin holds on. I don't know if he's hurt, but he is holding on.
It's hard to tell with Shower because he does so much holding.
Exactly.
Combinations, speed. Just gotta let him go.
And punches landed so far. You see that Shower has been busier, but Franklin has landed a far better percentage. A lot of that good work came in the first round.
Guys.
It's another very close round. One of those either way kind of rounds, I would have to think.
Yeah, I think it was a close round, Barry. I gave the edge really from that one right hand to Franklin.
I gave it to Franklin too.
I did too.
He used some. He threw some good combinations, landed some right hands, but yeah, it was a close round.
And the reason I gave Franklin the round right here. Watch the right hand. Again, counter punch off a lazy jab by Shower. Shower does not bring that left hand back after he jab. That's one of the reasons he doesn't jab more often. Well, Lee Groves, our historian and CompuBox representative here, our punch counter, who knows more about boxing than anybody I know, reminds us if a low blow happens after the 3-minute mark, it counts because there's precedent. Greg Page KO'd Harry Coetzee at 350 of round 8.
Well, there you are.
Thank you, Lee. I wonder if Coetzee in that fight complained about it.
If that was me, I would still file a grievance.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, we all have that 3-minute clock in our heads. If I'm the referee in that situation, I assume I have that same clock. I call a timeout and ask the timekeeper what's going on.
Look at the referee. His answer is good. This one has his hands full with all the clutching.
And you know, some of the reasons for the holding, it's a pretty small ring. 20 foot on the outside, maybe between 16 and 17 on the inside. For two big heavyweights, that's a small ring.
Nice little slap there.
Yeah.
You know, Franklin is he's getting frustrated. He's got to, you know, he's got to play dirty too because Shower is doing some dirty stuff and they're hitting behind the head. See, you see that little, he hits him behind the head and it's just frustrating Franklin. So he's got to be rough in there too with him. He does it, do it back.
Saw that sneaky uppercut. He tried it again right there, but he had it a moment ago.
There goes again. He's holding and trying to sneak it in there. Franklin's got to keep his composure. He can't lose his head when he does all that, when Shower does that kind of stuff.
Well, you know, very similar to the last time we saw Franklin. A lot of activity in the first round. He was busy in the first round, and since that time, just kind of flattened out.
Flattened out. Raul, explain to me, if your opponent is trying to hold you a lot, what can you do to stop that? Because that's what Shower's doing.
Combination speed, don't let him come in. You know, if you notice when Franklin throws the jab and he explodes with the right hand right behind and throws combinations, the guy doesn't get near him. He keeps him at bay and he'll be able to hold him. But when he just throws one punch, two punches, then he hangs on him and he's holding him again. So throw more combinations, use his speed.
Yeah, Shower absolutely telegraphs his punches, and Franklin is still not able to escape him.
And that was an interesting combination by Shower, a right hand followed by a left knee. Don't see that too often.
Not in boxing.
This is somewhat a hard round to judge, right? I mean,
it is.
A lot of holding,
a lot of
yeah.
And holding is clearly part of Shower's game. We
Yes.
saw it on tape, and he's using it effectively tonight.
That might have won him the round, Franklin.
I gave that round to Showers, but
Okay.
it's an either way round, I believe.
We are at halftime of this scheduled 10-round fight. Franklin with the advantage in jabs, although Shower has thrown a lot of jabs. And interesting, at this point in the fight, Shower not only more than doubling up the number of power punches thrown, but outlanding Franklin in power shots. So the numbers are pretty interesting at this point. And let's take a look at the highlights through 5 rounds. First round, definitely Franklin's best round. He was animated, threw a lot of punches, stayed light on his feet. And there were a couple of times where in that first round I thought Shower was in trouble. Second round, also a good round for Franklin. Combinations again, right hand. Then he started to slow down, and you saw more of this. Shower getting close, landing some shots, doing a lot of holding. That could have an effect as we hit the second half of this fight.
So this is round 6. Good strong jab from Shower. That was jab right hand.
And we should keep in mind both these fighters have been 10 rounds, more than one. That should not be a factor in the fight. Shower is now breathing through his mouth.
See, that's a good jab by Franklin. If he would change up his jab up and down, hard jab, speed jab. Oh, got caught by right hand. If he would do that and maybe feint, let his combinations go, he would be able to land the right hand more.
So in your card now, Steve, a 3-point deficit for Shower.
Yeah, that 5th round was pretty close, but I gave it to Franklin. I just think his punches have been a little cleaner.
I agree. I got it just like you, Steve.
I gave the last round to Shower, but I can't argue giving it the other way.
You took a shower?
Ooh.
Nice. Been waiting all fight.
You have.
We're about
But
to
I
take a
tee-
shower right here.
I teed you right up, didn't I?
They're right above us with all that sweat.
Come on, guys. Come
That
on.
bubble in the ring is getting worse. You see right in front of you, Barry?
Yeah, yeah.
Again, I don't know if you can see it
Yeah, I see it.
on screen, but
Break. Gotcha.
now again, if Franklin moves his feet a little more, he might not be a victim of all this holding.
Exactly. I haven't seen no body attack by Franklin. Needs to go to the body more. Dig to the body deep. Hurt him.
That was a right hand. That did hurt him. Best punch of the fight. And the first knockdown of the fight.
6, 7, 8.
A beautiful counter right.
I'm not sure he's all the way back yet. Left hand and a good one from Franklin. Franklin trying to close the deal now.
Shower doesn't look overly hurt to me.
No, he seems okay now. He was a little wobbly, I thought, when he first got up.
That's a huge moment, assuming this is going to be a 10-8 round, and it looks like it will be.
Break.
Huge moment in this fight on the scorecard.
Oh yeah, Franklin needed this. Good round for him.
Another nice combination.
Hold your head up. Break. Gotcha.
Big round.
Hey, put some more tape on the face.
Dobrý, Pavle. V pohodě seš, úplně v pohodě seš.
Well, this is the biggest moment in this fight. Lazy jab by Shower. He also tries to follow it with a right hand, but he gets beaten to the trigger. You see Shower starting his own right hand too late. And Franklin was waiting. One more look. Came around from the side a little bit, that right hand, but very effective.
Wasn't really clean, but did the job.
But a lot of times when a big man throws the right hand, he drops his left. That was the case. And Franklin took advantage of it.
Very different look on the face of Pavel Shower between rounds this round. This is round 7.
Well, the 2-point round at this point in the fight, you would think would give Shower more of a sense of urgency and relax Franklin a little bit, although he just got clocked there. Now it's Franklin that fell in there and precipitated the clinch.
Shower getting dirty again. I mean, that's just his style. Maybe it's not being dirty. That's just his style. He leaves his big body on his opponent, tries to wear him down, gets back on the onside.
Little uppercut in that right hand, and again, Franklin ties him up.
Yeah, steals him with a couple of punches and then ties him up.
Yeah, you know, Shower's a big guy, but his jab is not a big part of his game. And if his jab isn't going to be a big part of his game, there's a little bit of a but. If his jab isn't a big part of his game, then falling in on the inside and making it rough makes sense.
Good left hook there from Franklin. Another left hook, top of the head.
Big bombs on Franklin. See? He's trying too hard there. Got to jab in more.
Yeah, he reached with that right
hand. He got that problem. Big problem. Could be a big problem with a more experienced fighter.
Another little clash of heads in there. Crowd, of course, very much in support of Jermaine Franklin. There's that uppercut. Caught Franklin on the way in. No damage.
Franklin is throwing some hard 1-2s, but he's a little bit off range. He's got to get closer to really maximize that power. It's a little bit too far away when he throws that 1-2. Good job.
Keep in mind, as we come down the stretch, and conditioning could be a factor. Saginaw is not very far from here, and Franklin's people are here supporting him. That could energize him a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, a fighter usually when you fight in your hometown, somewhat lifts you. You know, the crowd pumps you up and it gives you that little extra.
There was that step right and then the uppercut, but Franklin did a pretty good job with it. Rough again. Well, Desus Nice and the Kid Miro speak off the cuff with great lineup of guests about pop culture, sports, music, and lots more. This late night talk show series is back with new episodes this fall.
Andy told me this was a religious broadcast, which is why I agreed to come on. He was like, it's Jesus and Hero. And I was like, okay.
I think the edible hit.
Party time!
You ever go to an R-rated movie at like 1 in the morning and be like, yo, who brought a baby?
It's nuts! He's not wrong, I mean...
That. Gentlemen, this is a family show! I don't like him around you guys.
Andre Durrell, Olympic medalist. And he is from Flint, Michigan, of course, as his brother Anthony. Andre planning to compete now at light heavyweight.
And we come to round 7 of the scheduled 10-round fight. I beg your pardon, round 8. And we almost caught.
Get ready, guys.
Shower, yeah.
I thought Shower almost flew over the ropes and landed on us.
Were you going to protect me? I noticed you going the other way there.
Break!
In his last 2 fights, Franklin has averaged 50 punches around. He looks better tonight than he did in those 2 fights, and he's only averaging 40 punches around.
That's right.
So he's less busy, but more effective.
Shower's starting to look a little tired.
Break!
I think you could call him a heavy-legged heavyweight.
Uh-huh.
This is not going to be a guy who's going to dance around the ring. See how important that sixth round was, really extending Franklin's lead. So even if he gives Shower a round or two more than I have, you'd still have Franklin ahead. And of course, let's remember, last time we had Franklin behind, and he got the decision.
I think this one far clearer. Good left hand. I think Shower just left his own left hand out there and took a left hand.
Yeah, Franklin keeps landing that counter left hook. Look at that. He needs to double up with it and come back with it with a right hand.
Another stat here, total punches. Shower much busier, much busier, but not landing a high percentage of his shots. Franklin with a 20-punch connect lead.
See, a lot of his shots too are like slapping shots. You know, they're not really solid shots that count that judges look at. Talking about Showers. He looks like he's busier, but he's got to be more, effectively busier. Make them punches count, and they're not.
Combination slipped in by Franklin again.
All right, both of y'all holding it in now. Come on.
I think Franklin's ticket to victory. Lead with the left hook. He just did it there.
As advertised.
Counter with the right hand. That's been working for him.
There's the right hand. Wasn't a counter, but
all right.
Shower's showing a pretty good chin. I mean, Franklin hit him with some solid counter left hands and overhand rights. Didn't move him. He keeps coming forward.
Yeah.
Right. Look at him. No expression on his face.
the right hand from Shower, but no damage at the belt. Well, we have a two-fight card for you from here in Flint, Michigan, and coming up next is Boots Ennis as he takes it on, gets it on, I should say, with Damian Fernandez. Ennis is the guy without the bats.
That's his dad, Bozy, longtime trainer.
And here is a look at a guy who has come a long way. Comes from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Fights for the second time here in the United States and was very confident in our fighter meeting. We'll see.
Yeah, Fernandez told us he's coming out fast and going for it right away. If he does, we're going to have a little bit of action very early in the fight.
I think so. This is round 9. One thing I have to say about Jermaine Franklin, he never changes expression. He looked exactly like this in the first round.
And he looked just like that in fighter meetings.
Yes, he did. That's true.
Franklin landed 65% of his punches in round 8. Didn't throw many, but landed 20 of 31.
Come on, great, I got you.
Shower doesn't seem to have that pop that he's going to need to get back into this fight.
Come on, guys. Come on,
Right uppercut. He just tried it, but it's been largely missing. We said that was Shower's #1 weapon. He laughed when we told him we saw that in tape.
Right.
It's obviously something he was hoping would be a secret,
But no, like you said, no leverage on him on that uppercut.
not a lot of leverage on any of his punches, really.
See what happens when he throws a jab? That was 3 jabs, then a counter hook. That's where he's got to let his combination go. These fast, explosive combinations. The big shot's going to come. I just feel like if he does that, he could stop him. Talking about Franklin.
Come on, fight out there, guys.
Franklin has won his last 3 by 10-round decision.
Yeah, we want to see a knockout.
Yeah, of course.
So
he
does
needs
he.
a knockout.
So does he.
So does he. I think his career needs a knockout. That's what we talk about.
Franklin seems to do very well when he leads with power shots. And the keys, I said he should throw the 1-2. He doesn't have to. The 2 is landing without the 1.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to hear his own evaluation of his performance tonight.
Well, I think it's certainly an improvement over fights 1 and 2 on Showtime.
No question.
Yeah, I think so.
You see Shower slipping there on that bubble.
All right, break. Come on.
Referee looking at it.
Good left hand there. Franklin, another left hand. Caught Shower right on the chin. Final seconds of round 9. Shower, a tired fighter right now.
He's trying to win, though. I'll give him credit. Not effective with his punches, but still trying in there.
Man, good work, baby. Good work. Last round.
Snap it for me. If you aim it at the neck and snap it, he going. Snap it fast. It's not hard, fast. And bring the right hand after the hook and we good. It's the last round. Close the show. You want to break?
What is the round now? 10? 10? Super, super. Pero doboksujem to. Výborně. Máš si klepnout rukama, jo? Tak na pět.
Snap it fast. At the neck. Aim it right here. At his chest, at his neck.
Hey, you graduating good with this fight right here.
Go.
Round 10. Final round.
Shower averaging about 6.5 power connects per round. Not enough when you don't punch with power. You have to make up for it with volume.
Shower had a 1-2 right there, but then took a big right hand from Franklin.
Break. Time. Over there.
Tape on the glove.
Come on, Coach, hurry up.
Has been loose much of this fight, actually. So a momentary stoppage while they fix that.
Take it all up.
I think we made boxing broadcast history tonight. Second show in a row with a 4-minute round.
Yes.
But no broken ropes.
No, we don't have.
Well, we have a bubble on. Hopefully,
we have a bubble in the ring. And it's getting worse, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Raul, it's right in front of you. Yeah. I don't know if it's just elevated or if it's a loose plank or something. I don't know.
Well, every time they step on it, it kind of like
goes down. Yeah, it's like
kind of like sand.
Right here. Let's do. Put this underneath it.
It seems to be taking longer than it should.
Time in, box.
All right, so here we go.
Franklin could certainly take it easy this round and just
big right hand.
But he's not doing that.
No, he's not. Crushing right hand. Really good shot. And another one. And now Shower holds on. He's hurt. Right hand again. Shower down. Almost through the ropes.
3.
Of his right eye. It was there a little bit earlier.
6, 7.
Although it's opened up much worse.
Left eye, yeah.
Another good left hand from Franklin. He would like nothing more than to close the show here.
Franklin kept his hands free when Shower was trying to hold. And that's what got him a knockdown.
Come on, fight out, guys. Break! Stop!
Shower again, lead left hand that time from Franklin. Shower with that cut, much worse than it was a couple moments ago.
Yeah, he keeps holding on.
Still got a ways to go. Another good right hand, staggered him again.
You know, he's a game guy. He looks amateurish at times, the way he throws, because he's hurt and he's tired. But he's still in there trying.
I still think Franklin could do it if he sets it up with the jab.
I got you.
Be more calm. Don't rush it.
He's got no legs at all, Shower. Just stepping away, did a little crossover step.
If Franklin could take a step back, or not on the ropes there, he's got to walk him down at the center of the ring again. If he could take a step back and land an overhand right.
Final 30 seconds.
Uh-oh, it's coming. I'm waiting for it.
Shower's just going to lean in, hold him as much as he can. Try to get through this thing.
He's throwing overhand right, but
10 seconds, guys.
Final seconds of the fight. Now Shower just holding on. Then he threw a good right hand. And that's it. So Pavel Shower showing he was game, I got to say that.
He was. About all he did was deny Franklin that knockout that Franklin wanted so badly. Franklin came really close to getting it.
I mean, Shower was game, but at the same time, I think towards the end of the fight, he was just trying to survive.
Yeah,
when he got hurt, he was holding on a lot.
Well, I think maybe Franklin secured another look.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, more speed, more combinations. I think he was, I think the weight loss, he was lighter on his feet. Good power shots. And you got to also give him that. Shower he's a hard guy to fight, the way he would lean on him. But you got to deal with them styles. Like you got to deal with everything. That way, when you get to the big time, you know how to make adjustments.
Yeah,
that's boxing.
Shower's style difficult, but at the same time, I think his lack of speed was a big advantage for Franklin, and he took advantage of that. Franklin didn't have that big of an advantage in speed over Rydell Booker and Jerry Forrest, his previous opponents on Showtime. I'll tell you, if you look at BoxRec's top 100 heavyweights, you see only a couple of names of young Americans who are prospects. One is Trey Lippy Morrison, who's been injured a lot and hasn't been very active. And another is Stephen Shaw, who hasn't really distinguished himself yet. And then there's Franklin. There are not a lot of young American prospects at heavyweight.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty wide open field, and everybody's looking for that next contender. All right, let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. We will get the official decision. Jimmy?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Pascual Procopio, scores about 97 to 91. Judges, Benoit Rousseau and Dan Grashuk scored about 98 to 91. Excuse me, that Dan Grashuk 98-91 and Benoit Roussel 98 to 90. All three in favor of the winner, Jermaine 989 Assassin Franklin.
So unanimous victory for Jermaine Franklin. I thought I heard a couple of 98-91 scores, which was much closer. Also must have meant they gave a lot of even rounds.
Yeah, I had it 99-89.
That's the way I had it.
I had it 98-89.
Yeah, with a couple of 10-8 rounds in there. I guess it was the...
Bottom line is, though, that Jermaine Franklin has run his record to 20-0. Here are the numbers, Steve.
Yeah, I don't think the numbers necessarily reflect the dominance of Franklin, and of course the two knockdowns punctuated the win. But he did land more punches and landed a lot more body punches, which I think served him well. 25 isn't a huge amount in a 10-round fight, but you see the knockdown in round 6, 10-8 round there, and then round 10, he hurts Shower, keeps his hands free, that's the key, almost knocked Shower out of the ring. Another 10-8 round that obviously cemented what was already a clear points lead for Franklin.
So Jermaine Franklin is the winner of this fight, and let me ask you, Raul, what did we learn here?
We saw some improvement. I mean, not what I wanted to see. I was hoping he got the knockout, but we saw more combinations of him. The jab, he still was weighing a little bit too much with his right hand. I'd like to see more explosiveness, but he was lighter on his feet. He dropped them. We saw he's got some power. He's capable. You know, a lot of more improvement from the last 2 fights. And, you know, hopefully we will see him again. He'll keep learning and keep getting better. And every fight is a learning experience. He'll go back to the gym and get better, hopefully.
Yeah, I would have to think at least a step in the right direction. So still to come from here in Flint, Michigan, touted welterweight